Welcome back everybody, I'm Craven and welcome back to Star Ocean 2. We are in Centropolis and we have a few things to do before we can continue on to Armlock, where we're gonna get the tools to at least stand a chance against the 10 Wise Men. But how, why, where, we'll just have to figure it out along the way. So, what things do we have? 1. I want to do all the PA events. 2. I want to check out that mine that had a temporary quest there that we still cannot open. And of course I want to go by the guild and pick up whatever missions they have for us, because I'm pretty sure there are going to be a few new ones. Oh, there aren't any missions you can take at the moment. Come back when you've completed a mission. Okay, they didn't expect that, but it is what it is. Alright, that is at least one thing off our list. Okay, so one here in North City. Let's go each other's way. And where are you? Wait, it said North City in this Centropolis. Yeah, come back, you guys. I had a weird thought and sent you all to the wrong place. Ah, there it is.
Hey, Priestess, you're probably the only one around here left with that kind of energy.
Huh? Oh, Claude, I'm like this all the time. I mean, I know my dad's an idiot, but he's still my dad, so I'm worried about him. But Null said we could do something about it, right? We just gotta believe him. Sitting here moping around isn't going to accomplish anything. It's the total opposite of doing something.
You're a strong girl, Priestess.
Really? I know I'm the mood setter for you guys, so that's why I gotta keep my energy level high.
Don't you mean troublemaker? No, I think it's a really good thing that you have at least one person in the group that tries to keep everybody's energy up. Well, I guess so.
I guess so. Getting depressed never solved anything.
Exactly! If I get all gloomy now, that would send everyone into a total pit of depression. I gotta try my hardest to keep everyone nice and bright. Otherwise, we'd be totally screwed.
Huh?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Nothing good will come out of us getting depressed. That's why I'm here, doing my usual silly thing. I think it helps people forget about the bad stuff for a little while. Oh, what am I talking about? That's not like me at all.
I didn't realize you thought about things this thoroughly, Priestess.
It's not like I do it all the time or anything. Just that, you know, even I think about stuff every now and then. I may not look it, but I'm not a complete airhead.
To be honest, I never thought you were a priestess.
Wow, Priestess, you've been carrying all of us on your shoulders this whole time.
Oh, don't say that, Claude. You give me way too much credit. I don't think of it like that at all. Hey! Come here, Robbie! Thanks, Claude.
A very special person, definitely. Oh, don't tell anyone about what happened, okay, Claude? No, we won't, don't worry. It will be a secret between the both of us. And the other event is in Armlock. So we go to Manet Cave first, just to check it out. Is not opening, maybe we should come back later. There's definitely something in here. Oh, so curious. Alright, guess we'll go to Armlock instead.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. Mayor Nall is already in front of the sealed door.
The sealed door?
That's what he said to tell you.
Well, he could have at least shown us where that door is.
Well, the town is not that big, so we can find it, definitely.
The sealed door.
Yeah, we know where it is. Can we do the PA now, or do we actually need to go to the door? I don't get the idea of making weapons as a hobby. Their only purpose is to kill, isn't it? Yeah, but having a defense is not a bad thing. Definitely. Alright. Yes, we are allowed to. Because it was not a temporary PA, so I'm sure it isn't connected to why we are in Armlock right now.
What's up, Leon?
Oh, hey, dude. I was just thinking about, you know, how far we've been traveling and stuff.
Oh no, he's clearly feeling homesick, so not let's try to brush it away by saying, pretty amazing, isn't it? No. Let's address it.
Are you feeling homesick?
No, that's not it.
You don't have to deny it. I get to feeling that way sometimes myself.
You do?
Everybody does. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Really? I thought only little kids got homesick. I was getting all depressed.
The only difference is that grown-ups don't show it so much.
Okay, I'm glad it's not just me.
Very good. I'm feeling better, thanks. You're more than welcome. I don't know, kid. I'm taking reservations, but I can't say when I'll get started. Reservations for what? Oh well, maybe it's connected to the sealed door. Alright, let everybody get back into us. See if there's another event. Nope. I think we are ready to move on. Yeah, I know where he is.
There you are. Let's go on inside.
Wait a minute. What's the sealed door?
It's the door there that's sealed.
It's just what it sounds like. A door built to seal off a certain place.
Yeah, sometimes, Claude, you do not need to overthink it.
Uh-huh.
Only a few know the access code. I released the lock on it just now. Are you ready?
What's all this?
It's a transporter. It's connected to a destination point somewhere.
I know that much, but what's with all the security measures?
Let's just go first. You'll see soon enough.
All right.
Well, I'm just hoping it's not a nuclear facility or anything like that, where they have nukes and all that kind of weapons.
Whoa!
Well, it's at least nice and green here, so that's a plus to begin with.
Where are we?
The remains of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
The remains?
I'll go on ahead first. Feel free to follow me at your own pace. Reina,
Yes?
never mind.
Come on, don't say somebody's name and then say never mind. It happens way too often in an RPG. It just makes us more curious.
I wonder what's bothering Null. I wonder what he was gonna say.
There's certainly something about this place.
I feel like I've been here before.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I must sound like I'm crazy or something. That could never have happened.
Anyways, let's go follow Null.
Yeah, but as we do, let's check our surroundings. Because if it's green everywhere, and we're gonna go to a laboratory. Maybe there's like a combination between high tech and nature that's gonna be beautiful to see. There it is. That's the view I'm talking about. Looks like it got destroyed. Looks like it got destroyed by a gigantic blast. Look at that. From this angle, I can clearly see something hit the ground really hard. Is that why we're here? To get something that can blow up that town where all the wise men are in the hope to destroy them or something? It is kind of peaceful in here, isn't it? Alright, I'm guessing we have to go all the way to the end of this in order to meet up with him. Alright, let's have a good look around, see if we don't miss anything, find chests and all that kind of stuff. Maybe there even are some interactable objects, so a little good look around. It's beautiful though. And you know what the thing is? Like, I've seen pictures of the original game of Star Ocean 2, like random pictures throughout the entirety of the game, and I can't even imagine how an area like this would have looked like there, because it feels so natural now how everything looks. And it looks beautiful even if it is a ruin. Nope, that's where we need to be, so we are gonna go to the other direction. Because that's how you discover things earlier than you're supposed to. I'm getting a feeling that this is where we're supposed to go after we talk to him. That's okay. Moonlight. Ooh. Space-time travel relics. The remains of teleportation research from 700 million years ago, now closed off. They still bear traces of many experiments conducted within. No one alive knows where the transporter leads. Ooh. So, if I'm correct, this should be the last one. Ooh, also got over 50% of the enemy encyclopedia. Nice. And we get a violin for that. Don't say no to that. And find 30 unique spots. So unless there's another one with 60 spots, I think we found all of them. Which gives us a nice new weapon as well. Let's see if it is better for her. Oh yes, it went from 1400 to 2700. Damn, that's a big difference. That's a hell of a big difference. Yeah, that this instantly makes her viable for replacement. Sorry, let's switch it out and have an all-girl party. And no, I'm not including Claude with that, because he's the party leader, so he always should be in here. But yeah, that's a crazy difference. Maybe we should focus a bit more on those, well, like high-end ones, the legendary ones. Because if the equipment pieces we get from there are this good, then hell yeah, we want all of them. Or at least most of them.
Ah, you're here.
What's this room for?
This room contains all of the lab's records.
Records?
The complete archives from the day it was founded to the day it was destroyed. Very valuable data, I might add.
The complete archives.
Well, don't worry. We won't start at page 1 or anything. I'd like you to take a look at the final records while we're here.
The final records? You mean the day the lab was destroyed?
That's right. I believe it'll offer us a hint on how to defeat the 10 Wise Men.
I have an idea that he already seen it.
Something about this scares me.
Here we go. This will be the first time for me to see this as well.
Then how would you know if it contains hints on the 10 Wise Men? Oh well, more information never hurts.
Needs Symbological Weapons Laboratory will self-destruct in 5 minutes. The building has been completely sealed off from the outside. All personnel, please evacuate calmly into the shelter area.
Chief, you need to get to the shelter.
What's the point? The level of energy that'll be released by the creation energy device will be too much for the shelter.
But...
It'll be safe outside. The building's covered in an eternity field. It's our experimental space-time displacement shield. All the energy from the upcoming explosion will be diffused and sent to another location.
But there's not enough time for us to get outside.
I know. I'm afraid this is it for us. But you knew that too, didn't you? At least, there's something I can test now.
What's that?
This one thing I was researching. Bring Reyna over here.
So it is her mom, her biological mom. I did think it looked like her.
We're short on time. Hurry.
Yes, Chief.
Reyna.
Aww, so little.
What's wrong, Reyna? It'll be all right. Mama's here to help you.
But Chief, it's experimental. It's not made for living things.
If we do nothing, then she's going to die. I want to at least give her a chance. It's too small for any of us.
All right.
I'm sorry, Reyna. I wanted to be together with you more often, but I couldn't. I've got a bit of an early birthday present for you. I wanted to give you a prettier gemstone than this, though. Once you'd grown up. Reyna. Reyna.
1 minute left, Chief.
I know. The research database access code is 3248-9976-2168-9934 BZQF. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to. Please.
That's the complete record of the moments before the lab was destroyed.
And if I read it correctly from the unique spots, it's 700 million years ago? Then Reyna is extremely old. Well, technically speaking, because he probably pushed her through time to where she actually landed. And that was probably the container she was in. The time travel device.
About Reyna, the chief's daughter?
Yes. Reyna, daughter of Rima, head of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory. And, actually, if you must know...
That's me, isn't it?
Reyna.
It's not like I remember any of it, but somehow I feel it's true. When did this accident take place?
I don't know how to tell you this, but it was 700 million years ago.
700 million?
As Rima said, the energy from the explosive blast was absorbed by the space-time displacement shield. I think the box Reyna was put inside was small enough that it was affected by that space-time displacement.
They had that kind of technology 700 million years ago?
Reyna's box was swallowed up inside the space-time displacement shield, along with the rest of the energy. I can only surmise that the box made the leap in time, the exact moment it was supposed to have been destroyed.
And then, I arrived on Expel.
Yes, it certainly seems that way.
So my real mother's gone, isn't she?
Yes. She died 700 million years ago.
It's all right. It hardly seems real somehow.
Reyna.
Anyway, now we know the access code for the database. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, the codes which make it seem like a last resort kind of thing, like don't use it unless you really, really have to.
Reyna!
Follow her, Claude.
Yeah, even if she doesn't remember her mom, it was still her mom. Well, go, Claude. Oh, get going already. Do you want her to handle it all by herself? Go, dude. Go after her, Claude. Oh, you need to go after her right now. Oh, for heaven's sake, Claude. Stop hesitating and go after her. She needs you right now. Yeah, is he gonna be at the unique spot that we saw earlier? No, she's out in front. Because the room, the unique spot we saw, that was the location of where we saw the footage, wasn't it? And that's why it said time travel remnants. Okay, it does connect with the story now. Reyna, where are you? You know you shouldn't run off like that. Wait, that little outcrop that we saw earlier. Can we now walk through it? Oh, wait. Maybe it looks like the sacred forest there, and that's why Rena always liked it. Because this place does have a little bit of the same vibe, doesn't it? Just discounting the destroyed ruins in the background, of course.
Reyna, where did she go? Reyna!
I'm sorry, running off like that. Guess what? I think I kind of remember this place. I don't have any actual memories, but the smell of the wind, the softness of the earth, it feels so old and familiar. How long do you think this tree's been here? 1,000 years? Maybe 2,000? Me, I'm from 700 million years ago. Just like my mother. Far, far older than this tree.
Reyna...
Do you think my mother loved me, Claude?
Of course she did. She did whatever she could to save your life. If you want proof, it's all there.
She seemed like she was preoccupied with research every waking moment of her life.
Feels a little bit like Claude and his dad, doesn't it? His dad, always busy with responsibilities. Didn't mean he didn't love his son. It just means that he just had different priorities.
Do you think she chose her research over me?
My mother was the same way. Before she got married, she was a Federation officer. Then she married my father and gave birth to me. After that, though, she went back to her research career. She was at the forefront in the field of symbol science. But she never abandoned me. Her family and her career were both important to her, and she gave everything she had to them. She once told me that she just couldn't bring herself to give up one or the other. I think your mother must have been the same way, Reina. She loved you and her research so much that she couldn't bring herself to give up either. I think that's the way she lived her life, Reina.
Yeah.
You don't have to beat yourself up over it. I know I've gotten pretty depressed over things in my past, too. Don't try to hold it all in if you can't do it. That's what all of us are here for.
Claude.
Reina.
You know, this place reminds me of the sacred forest.
I knew it was going to be something like that. Because there had to be a reason that she was attracted to the sacred forest all that time. Every single time. They made special mention of it. That's the advantage when we play a game so much, so short, a short time. You remember every little detail.
Maybe that's why you like the sacred forest so much. It reminds you of this place.
I think it's the case, yeah, definitely.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You must be having it tough about your father too, Claude.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm sure he wouldn't want me being sad over him. I don't think he would anyway. We better get going. Everyone's waiting for us.
Okay.
You wouldn't, would you, Dad?
Access to symbological weapon research data requires authorization. Please enter access code 3248 9976 2168 9934 BZQF. Access code confirmed. Please retrieve data chip.
I'm sorry I ran off like that earlier.
No, Reina. I'm the one who should apologize for showing that to you in the first place.
It's all right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't surprised. But one way or another, I just had to know.
True. If it was me, I would want to know too.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, we've got the data. Let's go back to Armlock.
Alright, what's that data gonna be?
So does that data chip have any hints on how to defeat the 10 Wise Men, Mayor?
No, I think it's more like some kind of blueprint. For what, though, I couldn't tell you.
So now what?
Don't worry. I've got an expert here in town. She'll be able to analyze the data chip for us. Her house is right over there.
Alright. Oh, he's coming with us. Thought, oh, why am I pushing him away? Alright, I think I know which person it is. Because we have seen her a couple of times when we did PAs in that room. Nothing new, okay. Just making sure.
Good to see you again. Everyone, this is Dr. Mirage.
Oh, drop the introductions. What do you need anyway? Piling all these people into my house like this?
Doctor, I'd like you to analyze the contents of this atomic disk for us. It looks like the blueprints for some sort of weaponry, but that's about all I can make of it.
What, you want me to build those weapons for you? Are you sure you're aware of what you're saying, Mayor? Even if we made these, it'd be strictly forbidden to use them in warfare. Of all the people in the world, you should know this better than anyone else.
This isn't a rhetorical debate any longer, Doctor. The 10 Wise Men are about to unleash the symbol of annihilation.
The symbol of annihilation? How did that get into the hands of the 10 Wise Men?
We don't have time to worry about that. We need you to figure out these weapons and build them for us, Mirage. I know you can do it. Here's the disc.
I suppose I can ask you for immunity from prosecution then, Mayor.
It's the least she can get for it.
Follow me.
All right.
This is incredible. They're powerful enough to blow away a small moon, much less the 10 Wise Men.
That looked like a small sword, doesn't it? Does it mean that they can apply it to all our weapons, that technology? That would be very cool indeed.
What are?
What else? Can't you see them on the monitor?
But that's just a sword, isn't it?
Well, they look like normal weapons, but they're made from anti-proton matter.
Anti-proton matter?
I thought that antiprotons couldn't exist in a stable state inside a normal space.
You've done your homework, but the device in these blueprints is what makes that possible.
Lucky for us, the 10 Wise Men aren't aware of the existence of these anti-proton weapons, nor the symbological weapons laboratory either. I think we can use these weapons to cut through the defense field they've developed.
Just one catch. We don't have the materials we need. We need a supply of Leah metal to stabilize the antimatter.
Leah metal?
There's been a deposit of Leah metal in Manet Cave since the Old Need era. That's the only supply on the whole planet.
And there it is. Our access to the Manet Cave. Finally.
Sounds like it's time to go mining then.
It's not gonna be that easy, my friend.
What do you mean?
Manet Cave was moved here from another planet as part of the energy need creation process.
The cave's home to an extremely rare family of monsters with bodies made out of ore. They're called Barkians, and they're all but indistinguishable from rocks. They don't have any offensive mechanism. They're just made for defense. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Manet Cave itself is made from the bodies of Barkians.
So in other words...
Basically, the Barkians themselves are the Leah metal we're looking for.
And the more mature and strong the Barkian is, the purer the Leah metal will be.
So we can't get our hands on the Leah metal unless we defeat one of the Barkians?
That's not all. If we want to make this stuff, we're going to need the purest Leah metal we can find. Defeating a bunch of little ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We need a big, mature Barkian. Of course, it might wind up being more dangerous than the 10 Wise Men.
Well, as long as it doesn't have the protection field that the 10 Wise Men have, which has been suggested by Null, then we should be able to do it, cause I am pretty high at the moment.
So where's Mine Cave?
Strength-wise, does that me refer to that? Strength-wise, not any otherwise.
Well, if we don't do anything, then the 10 Wise Men are going to take over the universe, aren't they? We'll have to give it a shot at least.
Claude!
He's right. It's too early to give up yet.
All right. Mine Cave is on the island just west of Armlock. I'll need to give this to you.
The key. Mine Cave keycard.
You'll need that to get into the cave.
Good luck, everyone.
Alright, weapons to fight the 10 Wise Men. Alright. Find me some Leo metal and I'll be able to finish it in 3 days. Impressive. Mine Cave is located on an island directly west of here. I know, I've been there. Alright, I guess we just have to look around to see if there are any more PA events before we head to that cave and start exploring the ever-living hell out of it. Yes, we have a PA in Armlock, and of course, that's it. Ooh. Again, Priestess. So many events with Priestess we have in this run. Is there a reason for it? Or did we just pick the right person to play with? Because I'm loving these PA events. It really deepens our connections with all the characters we have. And Priestess? Definitely a good one.
Yo, Priestess!
Ooh, ah!
Hey, Priestess! I'm talking to you!
So that's how it works. But what happens if I do this? That was so awesome!
Okay, and what's the purpose behind this?
She's too focused on what she's doing to hear me.
Is there gonna be a new attraction in Funland?
What's this part stuck on here for? I don't get it.
Let's just leave her alone, cause I wanna see what happens.
I think I better leave her be.
Ooh, I think I better leave her be. Yeah, because he's having way too much fun there. And that's it. Alright. Shall we make a start at the cave? See what kind of monsters we have in there?
Alright, let's get going.
Alright, let's see how tough they are. Ooh, is that a Barkian? It doesn't seem like it's going to attack right away, but it's definitely looking over here. Yes, Miraz told us to defeat the large Barkian. Right, I don't want to get close enough to disturb it. Let's try to avoid the smaller Barkians. Got it. Well, I'm just gonna go for the chests. But new enemies, new challenges. Well, we definitely have a pretty decent defense here. Gelatinous slimes. Fruit syrup. Well, so far they don't seem too harsh. But let's not Lekitesa, let's not fight any Barkians unless they're in our way. Whoa, did they do Star Flare on us? They did. I'm impressed. Look at Shizada standing there like all fashionable. Alright, let's just head over to the chest. A lightning gun. Huh. Well, if you're all gonna hold it for me, then it would just be rude. Yeah, I'm trying to pass the Barkians only when their eyes are closed, so if they're open and shining, and I am trying to avoid them. But if their defense is as strong as the game is suggesting, it's not going to be a fun fight to do, isn't it?
Victory is mine! Okay.
Well, we might want to attack at least one of them, just so we know how strong they actually are. Wait, that upper chest looks like it might have been a dead end. So we might need to have to go back to it and grab it. Well, since we were planning, well, I was planning to finish this one on the next episode, we might as well go back, pick it up, and continue on it on the next one, and finish it off then. Right now, we're just researching the place. And who knows, maybe if we fight enough of them, we can make them green as well. First, let's grab these chests down here. Smith's hammer. Hello, come here. Yes. Oh, that's the back attack. Yeah, I turned on a little bit too late. Oh. Now we'll be fine. Well, there's at least something to work for. Yeah, they're a pretty good anti-interrupt there. Really? Stop hitting us so much. And stop switching targets. Alright, they're gone. Let's hope that one was the only leader we had in here.
Anyone hurt? Well done. Ooh, nice. Nice.
Meteorite times 8. Hey, they're green. Wait. Okay, so it's not that the machines that are in the walls are attacking us. They're alerting all the enemies in the area to come towards us. Aha. That's really good to know. Oh wait, there's still one all the way over here. Hiding in the corner, thinking that if it does be still, they might not see me. Hell no. Alright, let's go back to the chest. Well, at least they're already green. Didn't expect that to happen so soon. Oh well, at least now we got a confirmation that that's indeed what it's doing right now. It's calling everyone to the table. Advantage for us in that is that it will trigger a lot of bonus effects if we do survive this onslaught. That's a prerequisite, definitely. Yeah, and so far, my new Mirror Blade, I like it. It's not as, it doesn't feel as nice as the Meteor form, but it's definitely powerful. And that's what we want. So it doesn't even attack us if we get too close. It's totally dependent on the lights on the wall.
We can probably handle this.
Oh yeah, of course. No max points means statuses are inbound. Wait, isn't that still a slime over there? Are we just gonna ignore that? Does it also mean that if they're not activated per se, that they're not gonna go after them, the bodyguards? Alright, let's get out to the exit so we can prepare for next episode. Come on, there's one more here.
Well, I'd say that's worth a 10 out of 10.
I wonder if Priestess fights a lot with Shizato, will we also get a hologram of her? Like, is it connected to the two? If that's the case, it would be really cool. It also will trigger me to use Priestess for everything. But yes, alright. So, next time we're gonna go back into that cave. We're gonna explore the rest of it, pick up any chests we can find there. Enemies are green, so we have a chance of at least knocking a few out with our bodyguards. I think we can do it. And at the end, there's probably going to be a big boss, which is the purest Liam metal we can find, and we're going to make the strongest weapons out there to defeat the 10 Wise Men. Yeah, I think that sounds like a really nice plan. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue to fight our way through the cave to get that precious metal. See you then. Bye bye.